Steve Zalunardo here with RE/MAX Experts, Zalunardo Associates. Happy Tuesday morning. Just a real quick update on the market. Current inventory right now, we're at 22,888 units. Remember, last week we're at 23,677. And just remember all the times we have been reporting, and we got up to almost 27,000 units at the height. So we are descending into obviously a lower inventory. Sales, 854 sales for the last 7 days, so that's up about 30 sales since last week. Again, this is what's happening currently right now in the market. What we're seeing is multiple offers on everything. We had a listing that we sold in Sonoma Heights. Literally, again, we had a bully offer come in, so we had to obviously prompt all the agents that showed. I think we had about 15 showings. 3 to 4 offers ended up showing up that night. Obviously, this was the request of our clients, and we ended up selling it. We were listed at $1,299,000 and sold for $1,475,000, which is probably right around market value. I mean, when we went on the listing presentation, it was like $1,450 to $1,500, so it was like a $50K gap we were feeling. So we hit it right in the middle, which is perfect. Offer last night, another property. This was located just in King, in the rural area. Literally 17 to 19 offers last night on this one property, and this is listed already at $1.5 million. And the thing is with this is like you can't find any comps. It's like we're looking at comparables trying to find the actual real value of this property, and you can't find anything. Even if you've gone, some people go into House Sigma and they kind of evaluate the pricing there. Usually our clients call us with that price, and then we look at House Sigma, and even House Sigma had it, I think, under asking price. So clearly they have no data, so they're just kind of spitting out whatever they can find in the area, which is unequivalent to what this house was worth and what it's going to sell for. So we were predicting probably 1.7 and change. So we'll see what happens today. Clearly we didn't win it. So I'll keep you posted. So the market definitely is taking a turn. We kind of mentioned this early on. We're going to have this spring in the fourth quarter, and then when we get into January, it's going to go nuts. And I feel terrible that we're already heading into this bidding war situation. Again, this is going to be another nightmare where we get this huge influx in pricing, and then there's instability and an inevitable crash. So it is what it is. It's here again. You still have an opportunity if you are a buyer and seller right now to get great deals. Don't let it go too far. It's not going to end. Trust me. So get in while you can. Buy, sell. Do what you got to do now, and then obviously wait for the appreciation. So whatever you're buying today, you're going to have obviously a maximum, let's say, return on whatever investment you make. So yeah, so here it is. We're back to square one with bidding wars and all that stuff. And we'll see what happens. If they keep lowering these rates, it'll get even worse. And it's good and bad. Obviously, we want to get the prices back to where families bought into, like in 21 and 22, but I just think it's unmanageable clearly at these rates. When we got those high prices, we were at a different rate schedule, like 1-2%, 3% max. Not even, I think it was 3% was like a B lender. So like 1 to 2% rates. This is why the values got so high. And right now we're like at the high end of these rates, still 3.5 to 4%, depending, even at 4.5%. And at these high mortgage rates is a whole different beast to kind of carry going forward. So if there is another slip up going forward and you're carrying this big debt at these high rates, it's going to be more of a disaster. So just clearly be cautious in what you're doing, but it's a good opportunity to trade up currently right now in today's market. But that's it. If you have any questions regarding real estate, please reach out, me or Mike, and we'll definitely get back to you with any advice you need. Thank you. Bye-bye.